What's going on, everyone? This is Seitaro here, back with another episode of Seitaro Plays PSO Online 2. Yes, I know. It's been a while since I've uploaded actually anything except for yesterday when I did my little Happy Easter slash channel update video. So as you all can see, not much has changed except I've been playing some new Genesis, got some outfits, and we're gonna be progressing in Space PSO 2. So, if I recall right, we were on chapter. No, we were on episode 4, but I think we just got done fighting the, camera douchebags.
So lonely, this
No?
melancholy I never knew. No, such a foolish time we would spend in our world. Blinded by righteous ways,
There we go.
how fortunate to feel and all the people we see and everything.
Nope.
It was all.
It's been so long since I've actually done my Seitaro Plays PSO 2 that I literally forgot where.
Which quest are you up for?
Hold on, I gotta double check. Video. Let's see. Episode 48. Episode 48, we left off. Oh, I just realized we were watching the For the Gallows shot. Okay, so it looks like we had just finished chapter 3, which was this one, The Voice of Revolution. And yes, now starting chapter 4 today. Let's move on to the next.
The Ark ship really is something, huh? The tech you people have here is worlds beyond ours.
Well, thanks, Jeff.
But if humans can pull this off here, maybe we'll make it this far on Earth someday too.
I have to wonder about that. Neither Arcs nor the Photoners could have done any of this without Xion. But perhaps if you Earthlings branch out into deep space and happen to come in contact with a being like Xion, you might have a chance. Perhaps you'd like to give me the full rundown later?
Me? And a babe like you? One-on-one? Count me in. And
Anga!
all right, sheesh. You never switch out of serious mode for even a second, do you? Anyway, sorry, we had to get to know each other in battle before anything else, but let me introduce myself for real now. I'm Enga Yasaka, a member of the Far East Division of Earth Guide, an anti-Mother Core organization, and brother of this goody two-shoes here. Nice to finally meet you all.
You're Hitsugi's brother?
Yep, Sure am.
Does that make you my brother too?
Sure, whatever floats your boat.
I have a brother!
Guess I do too.
Mm.
What's the matter? Jealous?
No, why should I be? Now can you just start explaining yourself, please?
Explain what? My people are enemies of Mother and friends of Ark's. What else do you need to know?
Basically everything. Like, why are you Mother's enemy? What the heck even is Earth Guide?
The whole ether infrastructure is under the management and control of Mother Core. Our whole society is built on top of that infrastructure, and they control all of it. Even governments bow down to them. If they want to stomp out the Earth, they'd have no trouble doing it. They just have to tamper with nukes around the globe. No questions asked. Earth Guide is an organization that doesn't take too kindly to being under their thumb. In order to figure out what Mother Core is up to, and find a way to resist, the organization was quick to make contact with Ark's. That, unfortunately, is also what painted a big target on our backs.
So, was that whole explosion incident back at your room because they found out you were a member? Oh, it's your own fault then.
You wish it was, brat. If you hadn't ditched the Core, they never would have scrubbed your records and found dirt on me. This is on you. Not that I'd ever really tried to hide it. Plus, it ended up drawing them out. So I'd say it was a win for us in the end. Having that Mother Core lot come out in the open like this should get Earth Guide moving. We're planning to fight right alongside Ark's in this. I bet my people will want to set up a meeting with the Ark side soon enough. And I'm the designated contact point between the two sides. So, well, I'm gonna be hanging around here a lot more for a while.
What?
I'll take that as a sign you're happy.
How messed up are your eyes to think this is me being happy?
Don't be shy now. We're family. Come on, how about you give your older brother a nice big hug?
Ew! No, I'm going for a walk. Come on, Al.
Huh? Hitsugi, wait!
What? That's family.
Never could take a joke, that one. But now that she's gone, let me just say thanks again. For saving Hitsugi, I mean. She really means a lot to me. She might be a real reckless idiot, but she's still my kid sister. And she owes you her life. I won't forget that.
Also, a little reminder, well, not a reminder, but a little heads up. I've changed Seitaro's semblance. It's still a Nordic wolf, but it's...
Perfect timing. Do you think you can come out with me next time? On behalf of Ark's? Our leader wants to meet with you. I'm waiting on word now about where exactly they want to do this.
Does it really have to be in person? Can't they just hop on a video call?
There's a lot that video can't convey, though. Lots of sensory details. Really important meetings should be done face-to-face to help move things along more smoothly.
Whatever. So where are we headed?
You're not gonna like this, but you're not invited.
What? And why not?
I mean, you're part of Mother Core.
Not anymore, I'm not.
All the more reason you have no business being there in the first place.
Don't you try and use my words against me. The fact that Mother Core is after me now is reason enough.
They're after Al, not you. And even if you were being targeted, it would be better to stay hidden. Or am I wrong?
No, but I can fight too.
I never said you could or couldn't. All I'm saying is you should stay out of this because you aren't ready for it.
What do you mean, I'm not ready for it?
Answer me this, Hitsugi. What are you hoping to achieve? What are you trying to fight for? Why are you trying to be a part of this?
I'm not fighting for anything. It's not like that. I want to know what's going on here. And
What's knowing gonna do? What comes next? You have no idea, do you? You're not in this because you want to be. You're just following everyone else's lead.
no, I'm not. I came here of my own free will. With everyone.
With everyone. You just said it yourself. Are you even listening to me? You never think for yourself and just go with the flow. It was the same at Mother Corps.
Fine. Why don't you tell me why you're an Earth Guide then? What are you fighting for?
We are not talking about me.
We are now. Only someone with real high and mighty motivations can go up preaching like that. So, let's hear it.
Enough! That's enough! Both of you! No more fighting! You don't mean any of this, so stop it! You're only hurting yourselves!
Hell,
You're both motivated by the same things. So what's the point in fighting? If we can't all just get along, I'm gonna be sad. What good is there in any of this if we don't?
Sorry. I guess I went a little overboard.
yeah. Me too.
Right. So, I admit I'm curious too, Enga. What are you fighting for?
To protect something. Something I don't want to lose. No matter the cost. That's why I joined Earth Guide. That's the only reason I'm as strong as I am now.
Something you want to protect?
Hitsugi, are you really willing to risk your life to defend Al and everyone else? And don't you go answering me lightly. I don't want to just hear words. I'm asking how you truly feel.
I'm gonna need some time to think.
Stick by that doofus for me, would you? I really haven't, though. If I had, I'd know what's going through her head right now. I could have persuaded her without all the fuss.
Pardon me, Enga, but if I may, Itsugi is quite talented, you know.
No surprise there. She is my sister, after all. It's her motivation that I'm worried about. She said she just wanted to know what was going on, right? That's because she's considering picking sides after she finds out. She's lost. To put it more bluntly, she's still weighing her options. She might not realize it, but she's just trying to cut her losses. I can't really blame her, though. The only way she got by after we lost our parents was by making sure people always depended on her. Avatar arms draw their strength from the owner's willpower. People like her, who lack any real determination and conviction, make things dangerous. I can't even count how many people I've seen head off to battle without their wits about them, never to return. I bet you have too.
You're only a year older than Hitsugi, aren't you? It's hard to believe. You seem so much more mature.
With a little sister like that, I didn't have much choice but to be the adult in the family.
You really really should be more honest with yourself and everyone, though. Just come out and say it. You don't want to drag her into this.
Lay off.
A good way to start bringing things back to the channel. And I'm actually happy I'm getting back into uploading.
Huh? Oh, it's you, huh? Still no word on the meeting place. Think you can wait a bit longer? Well, I mean, she's the only family I've got. Our parents were killed in this accident. And as if that were not bad enough, they actually died, saving both of us from it. It was a big deal. All over the news. I mean, an entire mall just caved in on everyone. The two of us were the only survivors. They called it the mall miracle, talking about how love had saved us. We discovered relatives we'd never even met telling their sob stories on the news. I doubt anyone even remembers now. It was all a flash in the pan. Not like the details matter at this point, huh?
Why do I get a feeling Mother Corp was responsible for it?
I made my folks a promise there at the very end, though. I told them I'd keep Hitsugi safe. My powers just came to me out of the blue that day. After that, Earthguide scouted me out, I joined up, and the rest is history. We needed to support ourselves, you know? Thankfully, Earthguide pays pretty well, so we never really had much trouble. So I enrolled in Celestia Academy in order to investigate Mother Core, see? But then Hitsugi followed me. It would have been fine if she had just led a normal student life there, but she had to go and join Mother Core. I tell you, I was mortified. My plan was to get her out of there, by force if I had to, once I was a little stronger. So all this, it was a lifesaver, really. I'm sure she's safe here. Looks like everything's in order. Sorry to be such a pain, but come on, follow me.
Let me know in the comment section if you guys actually want to see me do Seitaro Plays PSO 2 New Genesis.
I'm gonna say, that blue ribbon idiot of a brother? What's his deal? What does he know? I get it, okay? Tell me. I know more than anyone that I'm feeling pretty uncertain here. The more I try and just relax, the more frustrated I get. Oh, that stupid jerk! So what if I don't have a goal in mind? I'll just find one along the way. Right, Al? Oh, come on.
Huh? Come on and what?
Just say something.
I sure wish I was taller.
Well, no one was asking.
Toy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cause a...
Oh no, don't mind me. I was just following the photons of someone I know and wound up here. That's all. But when I got here, I heard all that yelling and couldn't help but stick my nose in.
Toy.
So sorry for interrupting, actually.
I didn't really mean to be shouting in the first place.
In
Oh no, I guess I did want to, actually. But that's besides the point.
one timeline, actually, Seitaro ended up marrying the toy. Because Hold on. Misty! Hold on, you gotta... Oh, the mic a bit more. There we go.
You're an ARCS operative, aren't you?
Not the bad, but one of the best.
I am. My name's Matoi. And you are... I haven't seen you two before. I'm Hitsugi, and this here is Al. We're here for... all sorts of reasons. Sorry we had to meet this way, Matoi. Oh, don't you worry. Just think of me as a concerned friend. Speaking of which, are you okay? You seemed pretty stressed out. No, you just had so much bottled up inside that you couldn't help but shout, right? I'll hear you out, if you'd like. Wait, but why though? I've gotten in trouble plenty of times myself because I kept my feelings locked up tight. So I know how you feel. What's with this girl? I have no idea who she is, but I still feel like I can tell her anything. Okay. There's something I want to ask you then, Matoi. Is that okay? Sure, anything you like. I love to chat anyway.
So,
What do you fight for? Like, what's your goal in all of this? Oh, well, why do you ask? I was ticked off after I got yelled at for not having one myself. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized I really don't. That's not exactly normal, is it? Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. It's just, well, I felt like I was looking at my old self for a moment. What do you mean? Not too long ago, I'd sort of lost my way too, you see. I just did what I was told, followed orders. Never even stopped to ask myself, why? I was the same way. It was so much easier just doing whatever Mother ordered. But that just meant I wasn't thinking for myself. I get that. And why my brother is mad. What am I even using my powers for?
so,
What you need to focus on is what you want to do. If the answer to that is to protect someone, that's as wonderful a reason as any, you know? What do I want to do, though? If I had an answer to that, I wouldn't feel so out of whack. Why don't you just focus on what's in front of you? Ask yourself what you want to do at a given moment, and work for it step by step. Step by step, huh? Exactly. Making your own choices, one by one, will take you further than you might think. You know what? That makes sense. What am I even all mixed up about? If I want to know the truth, then I'm gonna find out. I'll figure out what Mother's up to, why Al's being targeted, and then I'll work something out. Thanks, Matoi. I feel like I can finally move forward now. Al, you go wait with Sierra, okay? I've gotta head out for a bit. She sure has spunk. Ow, was it? How about you and I go pay Sierra a visit together? She wanted to see me anyway.
Have we met somewhere before?
I don't think so, no. But you know what I'm thinking? There is something oddly familiar about you.
alright. So, before we keep going, In one timeline, Seitaro ended up marrying Matoi because when Luna was born, Seitaro's daughter, Hevia died during childbirth. So essentially, Seitaro just fought and fought. But even that wasn't enough, and it eventually led to him meeting Matoi, then dating, and then Seitaro marrying Matoi, wanting to make sure that his daughter had like a mother figure. But that was the one timeline. In the true timeline, Seitaro and Kaeria ended up growing old together. And he is on hardcore chaos, but
I'll be damned! Las Vegas already. And without even registering the location first. Arx sure is something.
Theoretically speaking, ether and photons are essentially the same, so Earthlings should be able to use our teleportation tech too.
I'm not sure the real world can keep up with your theories. Maybe with some time and effort, but that's a whole nother story. It definitely seemed like those Mother Core goons that showed up last time were using something similar, though. It might be something their avatar arms can do, but it could just as easily be some new tech they're keeping hidden. The avatar arms might not even be the worst weapons they've got tucked away, either. Now then, you, hiding over there. Show yourself. Unless you're looking to get shot.
How did you know I was here? I made sure to be sneaky.
I could practically feel your eyes on me. Jeez, I thought I told you not to follow me. Do you ever listen? Same goes for you, Sierra. I bet you're in on this.
Well, you know me. Never been the sort to say no.
Ugh.
Look, I'm sorry for sneaking along like this. But I want to know what's going on here, okay? I want to see for myself. I want to figure out where and how I can use these powers of mine.
Nothing I say will change your mind, will it? Just stick close to us, all right?
Sure.
stop.
Who's that? Our contact?
No. That's... Everyone get down!
Wait! That's no monster! Person? It vanished!
Looking for me? Excellent reflexes. Perhaps this will be worth my while after all.
Why do you have to show up here and now of all places? You fiend. Failing Ives!
My, where's your decorum? I was merely drawn here by the extraordinary power I sensed among you. What more reason do I need than simply seeking a worthy opponent? Surely you understand what I mean. Yet,
How do you know them?
Mother has told me all I need to know. She said they would make a most excellent opponent.
You're with Mother then?
Indeed. I am Phaleg Ives, Mother Core disciple of Mars. Pleased to make your acquaintance. But if it means anything to you, I am not one of Mother's advocates. I merely enjoy having the freedom to battle Earthguide as I see fit.
More like the freedom to annihilate us? Is that why you're here, fiend? To wipe us out on Mother's orders?
I have as little interest in Mother's aspirations as I do in yours. You are all free to do as you will. In my mind, my goal is simple. A very human desire, you see. I desire only to contend with the mighty.
Well, and I think it'll give Seitaro a beer during this.
Do try not to die.
Your
Do
Majesty,
try not to
code
die.
due.
You think this is enough to defeat me?
Completed.
Most excellent. Oh, how long has it been since I faced anyone who could hold their own against me?
Hang on now! How can she keep up with all of you at once? She isn't even using ether as far as I can tell. This is all coming straight from inside her. Are you sure she's really an Earthling?
If she is, I'm not sure I want to be anymore.
Same here.
Goodness, where are your manners? I am not but an ordinary human, see? Humans are capable of far more than most are apt to give us credit for. I would say those who try silencing and obscuring that which they do not understand or benefit from are far more frightening than I. All of you, Earthguide and Mother Core alike, squabble amongst each other, hidden away from ordinary people behind your barriers. It's quite dreadful, really. You should be proud of your abilities. Why hide them? Who else will show the world what humans are capable of, if not... What delectable reflexes!
What? Bare hand?
Now then, superb dexterity. You have natural talent. What you lack is determination. That blade of yours was not swinging for the kill. Well, how about this then? I will give you one unobstructed swing. That should motivate you, shouldn't it?
What? Lose the attitude!
The student gets his own control.
This is gonna hurt!
Be my guest. No holding back now. With the right technique, you may very well end me here and now.
And you... me? Kill someone?
Ooh.
Get back, Hitsugi!
My, someone sure is overprotective. And here I was, simply hoping to make you all stronger. You are beginning to bore me. Seeing as I am not here at Mother's behest, perhaps it would be better for us to simply call it a day. This was all rather enjoyable, though. Especially fighting you. You made an incredible opponent. I have a feeling you will never disappoint. I do hope we get the chance to face off one-to-one someday soon. Farewell then, my friends. Do be sure to remain alive until I can kill you myself.
She took off? Or more like she spared us?
Every reading I had on her vanished out of range in a flash. That was one heck of a jump.
I think we're all just as perplexed. Yeah?
Yep.
Does her presence here mean our meeting has been compromised from the start?
Hard to say. Mother Core doesn't seem to really have much control over that fiend. Still, we'd better hurry. It's this way. Follow me.
What you lack is determination. That blade of yours was not swinging for the kill.
Right. We're here.
Wow! It's beautiful! And huge! Earthguide must really be something if they can build all of this right beneath Las Vegas!
The only way in is by entering the casino and taking multiple elevators down. It would seem they aren't too keen on anyone finding out where they're hiding.
Better safe than sorry, you know? But there's no telling how effective any of it is, now that everything's part of the ether infrastructure.
You keep some lively company, Enga.
Hey, I told you that much up front, and you told me to bring them anyway. Remember, my prince?
I wasn't complaining. I like things better this way. Now then, I do believe this is the first time we've met. My name is Adam Sacred. Some, our friend here included, like to jokingly call me their prince. But let's stick to real names,
Prince, huh? So, does that mean...
Yes, it does indeed. I am the acting leader of Earthguide. At your service.
Oh, right. Thanks for having us.
I've heard plenty of stories about you. It's a pleasure to meet you at last. My apologies for dragging you all the way out to such a far-flung hideaway. Well, I see the stories of your kindness are true enough, at least. In truth, people sing nothing but praise about you. Seeing you here before me now, I can understand why. The fact that you have, by chance, come across dimensions and through the vastness of space to our planet is quite significant to us here.
Oh, right. You're not actually from the world of PSO2, but from somewhere in outer space in another dimension, huh? Like an alien, I guess? Or maybe an extraterrestrial? Or like, what's the word for someone who's from a different dimension? We got caught up in so much stuff, and you're so easy to talk with that I guess it never really hit home how bizarre this all is.
You definitely send the heads of anyone on Earth who studies extraterrestrial life spinning, that's for sure.
Moving on. You may have already guessed why I've brought you here, but allow me to explain the current situation Earth finds itself in. I believe ARX has also come to recognize Mother Core's increased activity here.
Yeah.
They've intensified their attacks against us to the point where every one of our divisions has been hit. We're in quite the predicament.
We'd mostly just been making faces at each other up till now. but they've gone straight from 0 to max and are trying to crush us these days. I don't know if they just finally got their act together or if they're rushing things for some other reason, but either way, we're in deep.
Yeah.
But, like, what is Mother Core even trying to do? What did they get out of eliminating Earth Guide?
With us taken out of the picture, there will be no force left on Earth to stop them from world domination. But it does not stop there. Given that they currently control the ether infrastructure, in all honesty, they have essentially achieved as much already. And what role would using PSO2 to infiltrate Oracle have in taking over the Earth? It just doesn't add up. They certainly have an interest in Ark's world, at the very least.
How does that make you feel, oh dimwit, former Mother Core's sister of mine?
Can you say one sentence without it sounding like it's coming out of your butt? Jeez! But yeah, what is Mother after? It's been forever since I joined the Corps. And the only reason they gave for recruiting me was that I had what it takes.
Had what it takes to get into PSO2, the ability to control ether. So is Mother just rounding up folks with the right ether compatibilities?
And those expected to show progress. Ether abilities work the same as any other skill. Practice and comprehension beget progress.
Wait, you can practice to get better at this stuff? Like making weapons out of ether?
To put it more simply, the more you improve your ether compatibility, the more you can do with ether. General people without any ether affinity can access Oracle via PSO2, controlling their created avatars remotely, and enjoy the experience as a game. However, PSO2 is not merely a game. Underneath, the application serves as a means to bring Mother closer to Oracle. Therefore, as the general populace enjoy the game, they're inadvertently collecting information on ARCs, and then feeding all of this data back to Mother. PSO2 possesses another purpose, however. It also works as a means of screening for individuals with a higher ether affinity. To explain affinity in simple terms, an individual at affinity level 1 can dive into PSO2. That is, they can assimilate their generated PSO2 avatar, and then they can take control of it, just as if their avatar were their own body. It would seem that Mother seeks out individuals with this level of ether affinity to join Mother Core. Once their affinity increases enough, they reach level 2. At this level, individuals can dive without the need for an avatar, transporting their actual bodies to the other side. It doesn't stop there. They also gain the ability to give form to ether to create avatar arms. Which, based on these classifications, would put both Enga and Hitsugi at level 2 already.
The center of Mother Core is made up of people at this level. All of them working to strengthen its grip on our world.
And they use that influence however they please to advance their personal agendas, just like Haggith and Beitor have. At the heart of Mother Core are 7 with even more noteworthy abilities. Known as disciples, they act as Mother's most trusted aides. Being chosen as a disciple means favor and influence in society, and is a thing of prodigious significance.
I see. Well, Mother invited Corey and I at level 1 to join Mother Core.
If she could surround herself with accomplished individuals, it's possible she thought it would be enough if the individual eventually reached level 2.
At any rate, I'm impressed Earthguide was able to pick up on that.
That is because we have the power to influence society as well.
No joke. I don't know what it is you've done, but you're, like, titled. Isn't that right, Sir Adam?
Since the formation of Mother Core, those with an ability like that of generating avatar arms have been utilized.
Care to elaborate?
It is generally referred to as magic. It is an unbroken legacy, passed down in secret since antiquity, and is a supernatural phenomenon.
Yeah, it's like, if you think of moving something, you can. If you want to, say, prep a talisman to set up camp, it takes its own prep, though.
Earthguide was not originally at odds with Mother Core. Long ago, it was an organization dedicated to gathering talented individuals to investigate and resolve phenomena the world over.
Yeah, they recruited exorcists, wizards, shamans, and what have you. They called them onmyoji in Japan. Those sorts of folks. Angels, demons, oni, yokai, anything supernatural. Dealing with them in secret was Earthguide's purpose.
Originally, these seemingly impossible phenomena occurred so seldom that Earthguide alone could handle them. However, 12 years ago, conditions changed.
When ether was first discovered and Eska began to spread, that's when Mother Core was first formed?
Precisely. That was the turning point when phenomena became more regular and the abilities of certain individuals began to surface.
I was also one of those certain individuals.
People such as yourself and Anga, whose powers have awakened, can shape ether at will and give it form. Still, even on its own, ether coalesces and takes shape in the form of collective fears of the popular consciousness.
In other words, our avatar arms are the embodiment of individual imaginations, and phantasms are from collective fears?
Yes, that assessment aligns adequately. And now, Mother Core manipulates the phantasms, embodiments of fear that they are, and sets them upon us. In all likelihood, they aim to subjugate the Earth. From time immemorial, we have protected humanity from things not human. What we wrestle with now is no different. However, Mother Core's power far exceeds the ordinary. Our strength alone, I fear, may not be sufficient. And so I turn to you. Will you, and Arx, lend us your aid? Will you do so, that we may defeat Mother and return the Earth to the way it ought to be?
What the? An earthquake?
No. That's an explosion?
Detecting an anomalous reaction from the ether, creating enclosures on Earth.
They got here in a hurry.
The time has come to demonstrate Earthguide's dedication. We will join hands with Arx and oppose Mother. This shall be the staging ground for our struggle.
Sounds good.
We'll meet them head on, you mean? What a bunch of go-getters we are.
Alright, so I changed Seitaro's semblance up from the Nordic wolf of Icelandia to the Nordic wolf of the moon, Skull. But he still has the ice ability. that's going to call it an episode. Thank you all for coming by. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel, along with turning on that notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So kick back, relax, grab yourself something to drink, and I'll see you guys in the wolf den. Later.